What do workers want from leaders in 2026? And have you set the right New Year's resolution? I'm no mind reader, but I have been following the stats really closely in 2025. And I've got a little bit of a suggestion for if you're looking for some leadership direction in 2026, what you could be focusing on. And I want to start by acknowledging just how tricky it is to be a leader in 2026. I mean, it always is, but right now we're working in an environment where tech is moving so fast, not just AI, but everything it's moving so fast. We now have 4 generations in the workplace, potentially even in the same team, who all have different needs and wants. And we're working in sometimes hybrid environments. So there's a lot to juggle if you are a leader. But if you've got at the top of your list improving your AI literacy in 2026, then you've missed a big opportunity to engage with your team this year. Yes, tech is super important, but that is not where your priorities should be this year, because as the leader, it is your job to steer that ship, to be the captain, to set the boundaries, to make your workplace one that people feel engaged in, that they belong in, that they feel safe to innovate and to have ideas and to maybe disagree with their team members. And so improving your skills isn't going to help the greater good of the team. What you should be focusing on is your EQ, so your emotional intelligence, and your adaptability. And why is that? Well, as I just mentioned, people are craving to be engaged at work. Engagement levels have never ever been lower. In 2025, only 23% of Australian workers said that they felt engaged at work. That's a low number. And going hand in hand with that, 64% of people said they were feeling burnout and stress. So they're quiet quitting, they're disengaging, they're looking for other jobs. And as a leader, that means that your team dynamic is at risk. So if you have high EQ and high adaptability, it is your job to build an environment where, one, you understand what motivates your team as individuals. What are their hopes, their dreams? What gets them up in the morning? Figure that out and face into that at an individual level. The second thing you should do is figure out, how do you build a stronger team? How do you build culture and norms so that people actually are having fun at work? And when you do both of those things really effectively, then you will be creating a culture where in the team it is safe enough to innovate, to play, to think of brand new ideas. And those are the people who are going to be running into the office, running into the workplace, collaborating. It doesn't matter that they're from multiple generations. If you've got that environment in your team, then you guys are going to create an amazing amount of goals and you're going to smash them this year. So forget learning new tools. I mean, don't forget them entirely, but don't put them as your top priority. Your priorities should be emotional intelligence and adaptability in 2026.